Hi everyone, my name is John, and today I want to share my life story with you. This is not just a story about becoming a successful businessman. It is a story about faith, hard work, failure, patience, and never giving up. I hope that when you leave today, you will believe that your dreams are possible too. I was not born into a rich family. In fact, my family struggled every single day. We lived in a small house, and money was always a problem. There were times when my parents worked from morning until night just to provide food for us. As a child, I watched them sacrifice everything for our family. Seeing their struggles broke my heart. Many people think that poor people don't have dreams. But I believe poor people often have the biggest dreams because they know the pain of having nothing. When I was a little boy, I would stand outside big office buildings and wonder, who owns these companies? How did they become successful? One day, I made a promise to myself. One day, I will build a business that changes my family's life forever. At school, I was an average student. I wasn't the smartest in the class. I wasn't the strongest or the most talented. But I had one quality that became my greatest strength. I never gave up. After school, while many of my friends played games, I worked small jobs to help my parents. I cleaned shops, delivered goods, carried heavy boxes, and accepted any honest work I could find. The money wasn't much, but every job taught me something valuable. I learned discipline. I learned responsibility. I learned the value of every single dollar. Many nights I was tired. Sometimes I wondered if life would ever change. But every morning I reminded myself that difficult days don't last forever. As I grew older, I realized that successful people think differently. So I started reading books about business, leadership, communication, money management, and self-improvement. I couldn't afford expensive courses, but I could learn from books, free videos, and successful people's experiences. Knowledge became my greatest investment. One sentence completely changed my life. Your future depends on what you do today, not tomorrow. From that day, I stopped making excuses. When I turned 18, I decided to start my first business. I didn't have a big office. I didn't have investors. I didn't have expensive equipment. I only had a dream, a small amount of savings, and the courage to begin. My business started very small. I sold simple products directly to customers. Every morning, I packed the products myself. I traveled long distances to deliver them. I answered customer calls, managed accounts, handled complaints, and cleaned my small workspace. I was the owner, salesman, delivery boy, accountant, and cleaner all at the same time. The beginning was extremely difficult. Some days I didn't make any sales. Some customers rejected me without even listening. Some people laughed at my business. Others told me I should find a regular job because business was too risky. There were moments when I questioned myself. What if they're right? What if I fail forever? But then I remembered why I started. I wasn't working only for myself. I was working for my parents. I was working for my future family. I was working for every dream I had ever imagined. So instead of quitting, I improved. Every mistake became a lesson. Every failure became experience. Every challenge made me stronger. Slowly, customers started trusting me because I always treated them with honesty and respect. I focused on quality, good service, and keeping my promises. One satisfied customer brought another customer. That customer brought 2 more. 2 became 10. 10 became 100. 100 became thousands. The business slowly started growing. As my income increased, I didn't waste money on luxury. Instead, I reinvested it into the business. I bought better equipment, improved my products, hired talented people, and learned new skills. Growth doesn't happen overnight. It happens one decision at a time. There were still difficult years. One year, my business suffered huge losses. Another year, the market changed unexpectedly. There were financial problems. There were sleepless nights. There were moments when I thought everything was over. But I learned one important lesson. Failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of success. Every successful entrepreneur has failed many times. The only difference is that successful people never stop trying. Eventually, my hard work began to pay off. The small business I started with almost nothing became a successful company. Then I expanded. I opened new branches. I entered new markets. I created new products. I built a team that shared my vision. Today, I own multiple successful businesses. Thousands of customers trust my companies, and many families earn their livelihood because of the opportunities we have created. But money is not my biggest achievement. My biggest achievement is seeing my parents smile without worrying about money. The greatest reward is helping others build better lives. I started scholarships for students who couldn't afford education. I supported young entrepreneurs who needed their first opportunity. I donated to communities because I never forgot where I came from. Success means nothing if you don't use it to help others. People often ask me, "John, what is your secret?" My answer is simple. There is no secret. Wake up early, work hard, keep learning, stay honest, be patient, never stop improving, and never quit because of temporary failure. Remember this. Your background does not decide your future. Your education alone does not guarantee success. Your age does not limit your dreams. What truly matters is your attitude, your discipline, your willingness to learn, and your courage to keep moving when life becomes difficult. Every successful person started as a beginner. Every expert was once inexperienced. Every millionaire once had their first dollar. Every great company once had its first customer. Your journey begins with one small step. Maybe today your dream feels impossible. Maybe people don't believe in you. Maybe your bank account is empty. Maybe you've failed many times. That's okay, because your future is not determined by where you are today. It is determined by the decisions you make starting today. Believe in yourself even when nobody else does. Keep working even when nobody notices. Stay humble when success comes. Help others whenever you can. Never let fear stop you from chasing your dreams. I stand before you today, not because I was lucky. I stand before you because I refused to quit. If an ordinary boy from a poor family can build successful businesses, then you can achieve your dreams too. One day, people will ask how you became successful, and you will smile and say, "I never gave up." Remember this, life will test you. People may doubt you. You may fail again and again. But never let temporary failures become permanent excuses. Dream big. Start small. Work every day. Stay honest. Keep learning. Be kind to others, and never stop believing in yourself. When you walk out of this room today, don't just feel motivated, take action. Make one decision today that your future self will thank you for. Your success story starts with the choices you make today. One day, your parents will be proud of you. One day, your children will be inspired by you. One day, the world will know your name because you refused to give up. So stand up with confidence, believe in your dreams, and promise yourself, "I will never quit. I will never stop learning. I will never stop working for my dreams." Thank you, and I wish each one of you courage, determination, and success in your own journey.